Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Lego Ninjago Garmadon #1. This is from Image Skybound. Um, and look, I never really thought I would be reviewing a Lego comic, but once I kind of got into the book, I started reading it, and I was like, oh, this is a cool adventure story that just happens to look like Lego art. So let's take a look at the creative team here. So the artist is Tri Vuong, with colors by Analisa Leoni and Rus Wooton on letters. There are a few different covers. Actually, there's a lot of variant covers. So pretty excited to see some of those things because there's some really cool artists here. Juniba, Florian Bedmer, Mike Spicer, and Dan Warren Johnson are a fantastic team. So I'm very excited to see some of the work that they can do on the covers. But let's take a look at the premise here, and I'll show some more art, and you can kind of tell that. I mean, they definitely look. This looks like Legos. I love it. So in this all new Lego Ninjago comic book, uh, perfect for fans new and old alike, an official new chapter in the Lego Ninjago universe begins here. So far away from the Ninjago city, a village is terrorized by a mysterious new threat when they're saved by a stranger with incredible powers known as Garmadon, Lord of Destruction. Has Garmadon turned over a new leaf since his disappearance, or is it just the first step to his master plan of defeating Master Wu and the Ninja Warrior forever? So, as you may be able to tell, I'm not the demographic for the Ninjago franchise. I haven't seen the movie. I don't collect any of the figures. But this book, in the art pages that I was just showing, and I'll put them back up in a second, like it recaps who Garmadon is like immediately. Like you're not lost at any point. You don't like the synopsis mentions. This is for new and old fans. So if you've been looking to try and get into this mythology of Ninjago, like I mean the characters look cool, right? Very reminiscent of like Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, all those kinds of groups. So in these two pages here, you get the whole story of like up until this point, what's been going on, who Lord Garmadon is, and then from there we go forward, right? Um, I love the tone of the book is very somber, even though it's like a Lego book. That doesn't mean that it has to be, um, childish or whatever. Like we can have a little bit more of a serious topic in the book like this, even if it's something that is just still an adventure. I love the coloring here, the design, and then when Garmadon kind of has to face off against maybe himself or a shadow of himself. It's very interesting. This all happens before getting to the village. So the book really does a good job at showing you who the character of Garmadon is, at least, because otherwise you would kind of be lost. And why would you even be rooting for this dude who I mean, he looks like the villain, right? And if I'm not mistaken, just from what I remember in the trailers, he's the villain of the movie. And I won't go too much into details because I believe he's like someone's dad or something like that. But yeah, this looks cool. This looks interesting. Um, I wanted to do a review because I wanted to really show it to you guys. I don't know that I'll keep reading myself because, like I said, I don't believe that I'm the target audience. But I'm always open to checking out new stuff, especially when these companies are working with them to take the time to send us some really cool stuff to look at. And this looked really interesting. This is actually the second Lego thing that we've made a video about this week. We also made a video for the Lego Star Wars a video game that recently came out, so you can go check that out on the channel. So yeah, let me know if you read this, if you continue to read this series. Let me know down in the comments. Hopefully, maybe this could be somebody's first comic book. I would love to hear that in the comments that somebody picked up this comic book and it was their first, and it was because of the review. So yeah, really interesting to see where this is going to go. And if we keep getting review copies, I'll definitely be checking it out. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that good stuff here in the channel. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.